Whoop-de-doo! What does it all mean, Basil?
So first, we have Arise Heart being banned. Now this is going to really kill the KASHTIRA deck unless they release something else that also counts as Arise Heart for the Shangri-La to activate and resolve its effect. That means no more zone locks, no more Macrocosmos on legs with a non-targetable banish, which is going to be really good. Now, for the next section, we have our limited list, and that is a hit. Next, we're going to have the limited list, and here we have Magnemite and Chaos Space. Now, this is going to hit Dragon Link, Drytron, and Despia. Reason being is the Magnemite the reason is that the Bistro engine is run in both Dragon Link and Branded, but it's also splashed into other decks, so don't be surprised to not see this hand trap being used as a hand trap engine. Now, Chaos Space is used primarily in Dragon Link, but also in Drytron to search out their other pieces, so the consistency for Drytron will go down a little bit. However, for Dragon Link, it doesn't really do too much. We can already search. We can just use Regained or Small World. And Small World would be able to essentially banish a Light Dragon in hand. Let's say banish a dark Dragon and go into a Light Dragon for Levianeer, right? Or Lubellion. Sorry. For Lubellion. Now, by doing that, you can just discard Lubellion, add the Magnemite, and then you have, you can either search at the end phase for your Chaos Dragon Levianeer for your follow-up, or search for Saronia or Druid's Worm for hand pressure. Now, other than that, the consistency doesn't do too much. Now, Magnemite going to 1 does kind of hurt the deck a bit. I would suggest running 2 Druid's Worms, or instead just run 2 Branded Regains. Branded Regain is a very good card. It has the same effect as Chaos Space, the secondary effect, and it's a continuous spell, so it's always going to gain value. As long as you draw 1 or 2 or 3 cards from it, you're always going to gain value from that, and your opponent has to deal with it. By doing that, it also forces your opponent to do outside of the box plays, for instance going into Nightmare Phoenix to get rid of it. Other than that, Branded Despia, the Bistro engine was being used in that. Chaos Space was also being used to search out the Lubellion if they were running more than 3 or more than 1. Normal builds were already only running 1 or 3 Magnemites. So I don't see why they can't just run 2 more Lubellions and fix, the ratios. Next we have Unlimited. The Unlimited section is great. Gazelle got unlimited. Gazelle got unlimited. Jesus. So that means we're playing with full powered Salamangreats, and I'm very happy on that because they're one of my favorite archetypes since getting back into the game, and with their new support cards, they're even more consistent than ever. Gazelle being an extender on your opponent's turn as well when a Salamangreat is sent to the graveyard, allowing you to send, say, the traps to the graveyard, making Falco much stronger now in the build, being able to set those spells and traps from the graveyard to your side of the field. So you have more access here for getting Rage and the counter trap as well, and Roar. You have more access to getting those 2 cards. So Salamangreat, great buff. Now for Orange Herald of Light, we got Drytron if they're still using it. I'm not sure if they're using it still or not. I know Eva is still banned, so Herald might not see too much play, but it might. I'm not too sure. Agents needed it. I play Agents. I love Agents. it's such a fun local deck to play. If anybody wants to see a deck profile for my agents, comment down below. Orange Herald Light is such a good card. Now the Shizu Vernisylph deck, not that many people I think really use this. I have a variant of it. It's essentially just the Shizu cards with the Vernisylphs and just rock stun stuff like Fossil Dyna and stuff like that. It uses predominantly the Earth Fairy support cards that have been released in the past couple of years. Thun, I think, is one of the names. The level 4 Earth Fairy. If a fairy or an Earth Fairy is sent to the graveyard, I believe, you special summon it. And then there's other ones that were released in 2021. But you guys can let me know what you think about the ban list down below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!